Well, rookies, we are officially at the NBA Finals, so let me give you a recap of what everyone's talking about right now, so that way you understand what's happening next. So we just had the Western Conference Finals, which was between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the OKC Thunder, and we were trying to figure out which team is going to the finals, which is basically like the Super Bowl, but remember, they have a series. It's not just a one game, go big or go home. With OKC being the number one seed, that means they had home court advantage, so they had more home games. So the first two games were at home. In game one, the Thunder came out and they came out hot, winning 114 to 88 at home. Then we get to game two and they win again, 118 to 103. Now, in the past, the Timberwolves have shown that they're able to come back in a series when they're kind of down, like they did last year in the conference semifinals against the Denver Nuggets. But just to know in a series, especially at this point in the playoffs, it's really hard to come back if you start now down by 2, but it's not impossible. So game 3 was in Minnesota, and you may say, yeah, that helps that they were at home, but they killed them. 143 to 101. So it's like, okay, this is the Minnesota team that we've been looking for. And at this point, the series is now 2-1, which means OKC's won 2 games, so Minnesota's only won 1. And at this point, OKC just needs to win 2 more games to move on to the next round and win the series. But game 4 goes to OKC again. This game was in Minnesota, but they still were able to pull out another win. But what makes this one suck is the score ended up being 128 to 126. So the Timberwolves lost by 2 points. 2. It's crazy because 2 points made all the difference in where the series could be headed. So now OKC is up in the series 3-1. They've now had 3 wins. They only need 1 more and they're going back to Oklahoma. And because of just 2 points, now the Timberwolves have to come out even harder and cannot afford to lose any other games. So the question lies, can Minnesota stop them? Are they going to be able to push for a game 6? Which basically means they win game 5 so that OKC doesn't get their 4th win and they have to keep playing in the series. We get to game 5 in OKC and it does not look good for the Timberwolves at all. It got to a point in this game where everyone kind of knew just like for a fact, like that's it, it's over. OKC is winning. And they won 124 to 94. So that means the Minnesota Timberwolves season is sadly over, but OKC is moving on and they are in the NBA Finals, which is the championship series round. It's their first time being back since 2012. So this will be very exciting for them. And we will see who takes it all in this next round. Comment any questions you have down below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.